anti-flatulence suspension. Brulux, a quality product of SKG Pharma Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Let me tell you about this fantastic new discovery. No, not this, guys. It's olx.com.ng. Now this site with thousands of buyers, they meet better sellers for better deals. Oh, now for your mobile phone or computer. Just last week, I've been selling my old sound system, my generator, and my old car. Oh, now for cash.
It takes just 3 easy steps and meet the buyer in person to complete the cash deal. olx.com.ng, where thousands of buyers meet sellers for better bargains.
Sell it!
Kids have so much to learn. That's why New Peak School Smart is fortified with omega-3 and 6, plus iron, iodine, and vitamin B to help keep your child alert and learning.
Mom, that was 1969.
Peak, it's in you. Guinness. Made of more.
Right, we move on to sports news now. Here's Charles Aruka. Charles.
Well, thanks, Ijoma. Nigeria's Golden Eaglets forced Sweden to a 3-all draw at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, coming from behind twice in the game. The Manu Garba-led boys found themselves trailing 2-0 in the early in the first half. Isaac's success got a goal back for the Golden Eaglets as the half ended 2-1 in favor of the Swedes. Substitute Taiwo Awoniyi drew Nigeria level in the 60th minute, only for the Golden Eaglets to fall behind again. Awoniyi got the all-important equalizer to ensure the 3-time world champions left with a share of the spoils. On the local scene, relegated Shooting Stars of Ibadan have confirmed the dismissal of technical crew led by Chief Coach Hakim Busari. Busari, alongside his assistants Tunde Odubola and Hadi Haruna, were handed their sack letters today in Ibadan after the team slipped to the second division of the Nigerian League. The coaches claimed that they've been victims of boardroom politics that marred the Oluyole Warriors campaign in the just concluded season. In the UEFA Champions League, Italian giants AC Milan were forced to a 1-all draw by Spanish side Barcelona. Brazilian star Robinho put Milan ahead in the 9th minute before Argentine wonder kid Lionel Messi drew level for the Catalan giants in the 23rd minute. Last year's finalist Borussia Dortmund secured a precious away win over Arsenal, beating the London side 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium. Jose Mourinho's Chelsea defeated German side Schalke 3-0 with a brace from Fernando Torres and an Eden Hazard goal. Napoli also secured a 2-1 away win over Marseille in France. Celtic beat Ajax 2-1, while Austria Vienna lost 3-0 to Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. Romania side Steaua Bucharest and FC Basel played a 1-all draw, while Russian side Zenit St. Petersburg defeated Portuguese side FC Porto 1-0. All this might just shake the football world in general. FIFA President Sepp Blatter has revealed he will step down in the near future and could be succeeded by Jeffrey Webb as head of the sports world's governing body. Blatter, who has been in power since 1998, made the revelations in an impromptu remark before giving a speech at the CONCACAF summit. The 77-year-old's remarks will only fuel speculations that he will stand down before the next FIFA presidential election, which will be held in 2015. Webb is currently the president of CONCACAF, Cayman Islands Football Association, and FIFA Vice President. And yet another hairdryer session. Former Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson has used his autobiography to settle scores with David Beckham and Roy Keane. Ferguson's much-awaited autobiography was released to the press today and did not disappoint those hoping for an insight into some of the rows that marked his lengthy career at United. One of the most prominent targets was David Beckham, who has an 11-page chapter reserved for him. Ferguson claims the midfielder thought he was bigger than his manager, resulting in his departure from Old Trafford in 2003. Regarding Keane, his former captain who left the club in acrimonious circumstances following some severe criticism of his teammates, Ferguson revealed that Keane overstepped his mark.
I think the big problem for me, and I'm a football man really, he fell in love with Victoria. That changed everything, I think. And being a football man, that I had to think about my own control of the club and where we're going with that. And if he had asked my advice about leaving Real Madrid to go to LA Galaxy, I would have told him exactly what I thought. How can you leave Real Madrid to go to LA Galaxy? And also I think towards the end he probably did miss the big time football. And that's a decision he made himself. Maybe in years to come he'll look back and say, well, maybe I should have stayed with Real Madrid, whatever. He's an icon to every kid in the world. He's a very wealthy guy, so how can I possibly argue with that? But I've never had any issue with him at all. I liked him. I thought he was a marvellous guy. For Roy, he overstepped his mark. Absolutely overstepped his mark. And there was no other thing we could do. For all United fans who wondered why we did certain things, there had to be a reason. And the most important reason was that I couldn't lose control over players if I wanted to remain at United. In terms of
whether on the pages of a book or in the dressing room, the hairdryer has to come out one more time. And that's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
Guinness, made of more.
Indeed, Charles, it is his story to tell. We shift focus from sports now, and All-in Invest West Africa Limited, an oil and gas firm, is marking 25 years of operations in the Niger Delta. As part of 4 days of events to mark the occasion, the company organized a street carnival involving several of its host communities. Its regional manager, Government and Public Affairs, Mr. David Alagoa, explained that the festivities cap 25 years of corporate social responsibility among Niger Delta communities.
It looks like an attempt to fish on dry land, but perhaps the only potential catch would be these inline skaters. But it's all part of the day's fun, characterized by cultural dance processions and masquerades from all over the Niger Delta. The cultural troupes and processions represent communities from rivers, delta and cross-river states. What they share in common is the fact that they've been positively affected by All-in Invest West Africa Limited, an oil and gas firm, in the last 25 years.
What is happening here is an highlight, a climax of relationship between a corporate organization and her host communities. As you can see, they are not just only from River State, they are coming all the way from Warri in Delta State, all the way from Calabar in Cross River State. That tells you something. It means for us to gather these people, they are receptive, they are accepting and believing in our policies in community relations.
So as part of the Silver Jubilee celebrations, all roads lead to the All-in Invest Carnival Village in One Rivers State.
We're celebrating our 25th anniversary, as you're well aware, and in those 25 years, the communities have moved with us from day one till tomorrow. And so since we are celebrating, we thought, well, we must celebrate with them because they're with us and we're with them. And we started off the whole celebration with the communities. So it's a celebration of our communities in the 25 years of our existence.
Management and staff of the company, as well as the members of Olean Invest host communities, revel in the carnival atmosphere, serenaded by the different cultural performances on the stage.